Hi, this review is for the 7 new White Nights metallic watercolors. I was not very surprised to see these released this year, as they came out with the same colors in the Sonnet student grade line a couple years back. The Sonnet ones were pretty hard to find in the USA. I was only able to find them through a seller in Russia who had listed them on eBay, so I was pretty happy to find these new, professional quality ones on Amazon. I'll put the link to these and any other supplies I use in this video in the description below. While it was nice to find these easier on a familiar website, they are still imported from Russia, so the shipping time is a bit slow. The labels show the company information in Russian language text, but the color name is in English along with a number code. The side of the plastic pan has a number printed on it for easy ID if you need it later. The paints are slightly sweet smelling, and although the listing only mentioned pigment and gum arabic as the ingredients, it's probably safe to assume that these have a bit of honey mixed in, just like their non-metallic colors do. They re-wet a bit easier than the student grade Sonnet version of these colors, with a good amount of pigment coming up easily with a wet brush. These White Nights watercolors are not as shiny as the Paul Rubens glitter watercolors. However, they are just as opaque and provide solid coverage on black paper as well as working beautifully on white paper. Unlike the colorful pinks, greens, and purples in the Paul Rubens set, which are made by mixing bright fugitive colors with their iridescent medium, these White Nights paints focus on the most light-fast standard metallic colors like gold, bronze, copper, and silver. These are made using UV-stable pigments like red iron oxide and lamp black to coat shiny mica particles, making these more applicable for use in artwork for sale and hanging on walls near windows long term. I think the most impressive quality of these metallics is the solid coverage. A lot of other mica paints go on streaky, especially when diluted to make a more semi-transparent sparkly wash, but these ones go down very evenly. The Silver Light, Inca, and Aztec Gold were the most sparkly of the colors, though even with their difference in sparkle, I think they all look nice together in the same painting, like I show on the fox in the color chart. I prefer to use metallic watercolors in combination with regular watercolors, so you'll see me do base layers with non-metallic White Nights for the fox and the mermaid example art. You can mix these colors on your palette instead of layering them over top of other colors, but it feels a bit wasteful since you lose some of the shimmer effect that way. The Silver Light was the best for mixing with other colors to make pearl colors, such as making a shimmering green. When I was trying to think of a good example of using a lot of metallics in one painting, I remembered the art of Gustav Klimt, an Austrian artist born in 1862. His work, which featured a lot of repetitive patterns and gold leafing, inspired this mermaid drawing. After finishing the drawing in waterproof ink, I started with some non-metallic colors for the base layers. After this dries, I go in with a small detail brush and add all the metallic highlights. I found that small mistakes were easier to hide when the base color was similar to the metallic. For example, I'll paint the snakes yellow before painting with gold. Between these metallics and the 9 other beautiful watercolors the White Knights added to their catalog earlier this year, I have found myself more excited about them as a brand. If you want to check out those other recent additions, I did a video covering those, which introduced me to the lovely combination of mixing neutrals with perylene maroon and cobalt teal. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of these new colors. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.